grounded airplanes, a potential nightmare for the British airline Flybe in Exeter come March 2019. About 30% of the carrier's flights are either to or from the EU, but leaving Europe's aviation market could strip Flybe, like all British airlines, of their operating licenses for the EU.
If it were a cliff edge, extreme, what I call cut the umbilical cord, those 30% don't exist any longer. That would be my interpretation of an extreme hard Brexit. They don't exist. Those flights would not continue to operate.
But that has not yet stopped Flybe from selling tickets for flights after Brexit.
If you stop sales and your competitors remain in place, then you're handing it to them, and who knows the outcome of Brexit. So we continue to remain on sale, we continue to sell seats.
Air traffic rights are just one post-Brexit problem. Another prickly issue is airplane safety. Currently, only the EU's Aviation Safety Agency can give planes approval to fly. The UK government wants to stay a full member of the institution, but the EU, says Paul Everett, has ruled out cherry-picking.
Unfortunately, on both sides of the negotiations, it is effectively a political negotiation, both in the UK and in Europe. So this, and those political priorities are at the moment kind of shaping what can and can't happen. But if change is necessary, we are already, not so much 5 minutes to midnight, we're in, a minute to midnight territory.
The interests are vast. The UK aerospace industry generates 36 billion euros in revenues a year and employs some 120,000 people. London City Airport CEO Robert Sinclair tells us that it was Europe's liberalised aviation market that drove down prices and made flying affordable for all.
Our markets and our countries and our economies and the free flow of passengers for many, many years is so interrelated, so interconnected. And it's actually in the interests of all sides in the UK, but also in mainland Europe, to maintain that level of connectedness that people have enjoyed for so many years.
Sinclair would like to see the aviation market separated from the more contentious issues in the Brexit negotiations. But the other 27 EU countries remain closely aligned, unwilling to give away the EU's most obvious advantages up front. The UK's aviation industry expected some turbulence, but now a storm is coming. The industry feels they've become a bargaining chip in the negotiations, and that makes the prospect that planes could stay grounded a lot more real.